purposes only. Guys, there is a storm brewing, and I don't think people really can wrap their heads around the reality that is going to take place in some time shortly. Guys, I'm reaching out to you because we are close. We are very close. And the writing is on the wall. I can see it everywhere. It's going to be a lot of loss of life. What these people are getting ready for is Armageddon on us people. They don't need us anymore, so they're going to terminate us. And they have to terminate us because they have to get the numbers down to a point where they can control the people. Based on our numbers right now, we are not able to be controlled unless they do something absolutely drastic to kill hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people. And I just got finished watching footage from a friend of mine who is, he follows the meteorologist channel, and he just showed me what's coming for next week. And people, it is the biggest storm that will ever hit the East Coast. Okay? It is purple and red from Florida all the way up to Boston. One huge big circle, people. They're doing it. They're doing it. Okay? They're gonna do it. And I just know a lot of people aren't ready. A lot of people are not ready. And it breaks my heart that these people are so stubborn, so ignorant to what's about to happen. And they think that nothing's gonna happen. They think that, oh, my government would never do this to me. Guys, it's a dog and pony show, okay? It's a dog and pony show. It's called political theater. They want you to think that you have a vested interest in the game. That's why they allow you to vote. But your votes don't matter. They don't count. And people, I know it's gonna be hard for you to take this. But Donald Trump is one of them. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people. But guys, it's the truth. I've come across overwhelming evidence that he is 100% involved in what's happening. Okay? He's the tip of the spear, people. This has all been planned out. These people are actors. They're actors. And they have a nefarious plan to depopulate the world at an alarming rate. And they're doing it. Okay? I don't know how much more I can get in your ear. You guys gotta hear me, man. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. Okay? People should be yelling from the rooftops, working together to figure this out. Let me say it this way. Look at it like this, guys. Look at it like there's a big, huge meteor that's coming into orbit, and it's gonna kill all of us. Okay? We gotta do something to figure it out so it doesn't happen. And we're limited on time. Okay? What are you guys gonna do? Is everyone just gonna stand there and say, oh, we'll let somebody else handle it. They'll figure it out without us. No, people. We all need to work and stand together. We all have to do it and stand together so that these people know we are for real. Because, guys, if not, it's over. You can look your kids in the eyes and tell them it's over, because it's over. Okay? Little Johnny ain't gonna have a good life. He's gonna be inside of a FEMA concentration camp getting jabbed with the next newest thing. And they're gonna promise him that you just take this last one and take this last one and you'll be able to eat food. Guys, the end game is the same across the board. They're going to kill you and your kids. So either wake up from this fucking dream and get your shit together, or fucking it's over, people. It's over. Who's with me? Where the fuck are all you people? Fuck, man. You just gonna let them do this to us? You better go look in the fucking mirror, people, because it's on our fucking shoulders. And if we don't fucking handle this shit, it's over. Okay? You can kiss your fucking freedom goodbye. I want to know where all the fucking Americans are. Where the fuck are all the Americans? Reach out to me. Let's get a fucking plan. This is fucking crazy. The problem is you people aren't doing any fucking research. You're just watching fucking videos and you think that everything's fucking fine. You're hearing a little bit here, hearing a little bit there. I don't think you guys understand the severity of this situation. It is fucking bad. Wake the fuck up. These guys got a fucking grid system that fucking can annihilate you instantly, like poof. Look at fucking what's happening in Hawaii. The kids are fucking gone. And their parents are too. They got fucking vaporized. People, don't think it's not gonna land on your fucking doorstep. Because it is. Just so disappointed in people. You know? Where's all the dads? Where's all the fucking dads and grandpas? You guys are just gonna let these people take your kids? Because I know you haven't checked, and I know you think that they're your kids, but no. No, you signed the birth certificate. They're no longer your kids. You're just fucking babysitting. You better check it. You better read the fine print. I want everybody right now to go get a little glass Zuma and go take a look at your birth certificate on the line that you signed. Take a look and see what's there. Those are words. That little line that looks like a line, you know, the same line that's on your checks, right when you sign your name. Look at it real close. Those are words. You guys don't realize how bad it really is. You guys don't realize how bad these people are doing us. Wake up, America! Wake up! Unbelievable. What a shame. Hey, what's up?
I don't see it. I don't even see it on my... Oh, it's on my main page. Yesterday, look at this jet. It looks like Perseus. Look at this shit. It looks like a giant Perseus. I don't know. Do they think that they're going to go and just haul it straight into the core? Probably. Probably. It's the same exact.
What's going on in September of 20...
Right there. So they think they're going to make a giant jet and come into the core? Probably. Probably. I thought maybe if y'all heard a man say it, maybe it'd affect you more. All I know is that I'm guiding star systems over here from my house in my room. And all I know is every time I have to move New Orleans, and every time I have to move the ocean, and every time I have to move the wild duck entire constellation, shit starts happening. And I had to do it all today. You might not understand how it is that we alchemize star systems. I did not know either until I had to start doing it. But all I know is my little world is getting smaller and smaller over here. No longer is the pole outside. Now the pole is in my room, next to the tree of life, hugging it. And Lenny Kravitz's pants are no longer on a web, because they's my pants to begin with. Now they're hanging on the door. And where Tanae laid her head, a cap just went through your fucking ass into the wall. And the blue no longer has a color rainbow on it. It's on the floor. And the peacock scarf that was wrapped around my neck so nicely with the St. Sarah stuff is now spread out right here. And I ain't looking too good, am I? East Coast, I'd be really concerned. What I want to tell all the ones that are listening now is put a salt perimeter around your house today. And I'm going to go out and do it again when the sun goes down. I've already taken out the little weird coffin table, because what was happening over here is that while I was gone to California, most of the time these galactic riggers over here would put stuff out in the yard, and my dad, being the damn fucking baby boomer he is, would bring it in the house. And so what was happening is the intention of all that crap was affecting me everywhere. And I utilized that marble tablecloth as long as it was a tablecloth. I used that table as long as I could and mimicked getting out of a bunch of coffins, including the glass one that you found my princess body in with the pink goo that everyone at the top knows about. They all know who I am. I can promise you that. 2018 is when I proved Marie Helene Rothschild, and that's only because I was basically summoned to 2 different places in Dallas where the CIA had me surrounded, and they couldn't help but stare and make the comment that I looked just like her. Not to mention at the Zaza Hotel in 2018, whenever they gridded me down to hell, that the next day, whenever I left with the 2 bottles of water that were given to Abby, and I drank both of them, and she flipped out because one of them did have the AI, and that's how I even got y'all the fuck out of where you are now. But it cost me a lot. A lot. A complete lot. Not a lot. A lot. The CIA had surrounded Zaza, and there was Cohen sitting on the front because he had to see me. And what they had there was a big blood pharma convention. Right as I left. I'm not even sure at this point what can be done. That hole is not just a storm. It's all of us coming out of your planet, and I told you is what was happening, and it is what happened in New Orleans last month to the date of when that storm is supposed to get here. And let me remind everybody that that's only a 3-monther. You're looking at 30 days. 30 days. What happens at 6 months? What happens at 3 months? What happens at a year? Because that is going to keep coming back around. Salt perimeters around your house. I'll also put up, this is why we should all be working together. I don't care who the hell you think you are, what ego you have on you, or what company or corporation or whatever the hell you're spending your day and your time at right now. Everybody needs to really check themselves, and there's nothing much more that we can do or say about it. I realize to most of y'all on here, I'm speaking to the choir or to ops, since I only have 1,700 subscribers after 4 years. But no, it's because there's 10 channels running my YouTube feed. So I command that everybody that is running on my YouTube feed say my exact words. Exactly. Let's do this. Wake up. The other thing that I will let you guys know, and I keep seeing something out the corner of my eye right here to my right here, man. You have to realize that I'm not where you think I am. I'm not where you think I am. I didn't think, and we didn't think that I was in a Ukraine lab whenever I blew out of there. I didn't think that I was in a crypt on top of New Orleans when I had to get out of there. Over in LA, I knew I was on top of the dark side of the sun, and for a fucking weird way, I feel like that's still where I am, and it's shrinking. Because I was your M2 solar. And gridded into the G of the planet. Like, my mind cannot even fathom what's happening. Salt your yard. And I know sigils work, man, because they freaking saved our ass so many times. And the secret to a sigil is to not pick up your pen. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. The intention of drawing it in all the angles, well, not angles, because the real angelic sigils don't have any angles. It's all usually in a flow pattern. So, and they even wiped most of the angelic sigils off the internet. I happen to have kept some, and I do have Union and those other ones. So if y'all want to see those, I can do a video of that. But the angelic power one works. If you want to take a screenshot, you don't have to do everything on the outside. Just get this bad boy right here. And whenever you're drawing it, just don't pick up your pen. And with the intention, bring in the power of the angelic race and protection and pin it up in your house. They work. They work. They saved us so many times. So, especially on the East Coast, if y'all have family members on the East Coast, please, please, I mean, Myrtle Beach, you are fucked. I can tell you that right now. Brooksville, Florida, Panama City, Miami, where Mar-a-Lago is, oh, hell. Those were all places where they took me over my lifetime. Not even within the past 3 years. New York, I was only there once, and it snowed 8 feet out of the blue, and it went to -8 when I got there. But at ExxonMobil's who sent me there. Virginia, all your military that's buried there was buried in a crypt. And they've all been freed. Send a message to put salt around the perimeter of their houses and send at least this angelic sigil. The energy and the frequency works, and it'll heighten their house. And they do work. So if they're gonna, I mean, I don't even know where everybody would go right now if everybody just made a mass exodus. The ones that are there, like you guys, and even if you have whatever connections to people that you have over there, know that they're in your line, even if they're not getting it. If they'll at least put salt around the perimeter of their house and put up this sigil. And when the storms do start coming, keep the energy high. Sing, dance, don't scream. The fear and the angst, it's what it attaches to. All of us that know and had to walk the dark side know you've got to do it without fear, and because that fear is what it attaches to. It's why Libra was blind, because trust, if I would have seen what I was up against the whole time, there ain't no way I could have been without fear. But that is what saved me. I'll also add that, you know, remember, we're having to clear this space out there. And that frequency does make, it's not necessary, it is kind of like a big entity. It's like a big entity of dark space. So you would handle it the same way as you would handle dealing with a demon. And it's what I'm telling you now. But it's a big dose of it. So the energy and the frequencies work like pillars. So salt in your house, put in the intention, and all of you getting to one house that is the highest consciousness. If you have people around you in the East Coast when it hits, what is also, because there will be the ones that stand. It will skip over. I think that's it. I just wanted you to hear it from a man, if that helps.